Hello everyone. In class 11th we had started chapter 12 permutations and combinations, and in the first part of the video we cleared the difference between combinations and permutations as selection and arrangement. So now in this video we are going to study restricted permutations. In permutations we did the formula P and R. Out of n things taken r at a time and denoted also by npr. So n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. Now npn will be n factorial, where 0 factorial is always 1. We do not consider it 0. We consider it 1. In fact, 0 factorial is meaningless, but in order to avoid contradiction in the results, we are supposed that 0 factorial is 1. So this is our assumption. Now np0 is also 1. So these are the points you have to remember. Now let's start with today's topic, restricted permutations. First type of restricted permutation, always occur, never occur. And the example based here is in how many of the permutations of 10 things taken 4 at a time. So total 10 and 4 we are selecting at a time. Will one thing always occur? So out of the 10 things in the selection, one thing will always occur. We have to make such arrangement, which means 4 things have to be selected out of 10. So since one thing always occurs, so let's take any one. This will always occur. So this is selected in 4 ways. Now 4 ways because this particular thing can occupy any one of the following 4 spaces. So either it will be this way or this, or we can say the third space or this. So there are only 4 ways in which the one thing that always has to appear will take place. So 4 ways. Now out of the 3 spaces are left. Now out of the 10, 1 will always occur, so we are left with 9. Out of the 9, we are going to select remaining 3 into 4 ways. So this is the solution of first part. From the selection of 4, one selection is fixed, which can happen in 4 ways, like I have shown. And the remaining 3 places will be filled out of the 9 remaining places. So 9p3 into 4. So 9 factorial upon 9 minus 3, 6 factorial into 4. So after solving, we will get 2016. Now let's see the second case, never occur. Now out of the 10, total is 10, one thing will never occur, so we are removing it from that group. So now out of 9, all the 4 spaces are supposed to be filled. So it is as simple as that. 9p4, out of the 9 numbers we are going to fill 4. Select 4 of them, which is 3024. If you apply the proper formula, 9 factorial, 9 minus 4, 5 factorial. Then type 2, when certain things are not to occur together. For example, if we take the case 2 things cannot occur together. So what we will do, first we will find the permutation with no restriction. Then we will find the permutations when 2 things can occur together, and then we will subtract both. For example, suppose there is a word pencil. So we have 6 letters. We have to make the arrangement of 6 letters. We have to find the number of ways where E and N should not occur together. So step 1, let us find permutation when there is no restriction. So step 1 will be with no restriction. So when there is no restriction, 6 letters, 6 places are to be arranged in 6 ways. So 6p6. So NPN I told you is n factorial. So 6p6 will be 6 factorial. 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 will be equal to 720. Now step 2. Find permutation when two things can occur together. Now here the two things are E and N. So if E and N has to occur together, now we will include this as a single letter, so that wherever N is placed, E will be placed automatically, or wherever E is placed, N will be placed automatically. Rest all other places, this is C, I and L. Rest all places. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. The arrangement will be 5 alphabets taken 5 at a time. 5 factorial, 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, 120. Now here we have no restriction at all, and here the restriction is 2 letters occur together. Now if I subtract 720 minus 120, I will get 2 letters that will not occur together, because from the total without restriction I am subtracting the restriction of they can. So I will get the answer of they cannot occur together, which is 600. So these 600 are the ways in which E and N should not occur together. Type 3, formation of numbers with digits. So for example, these are the digits given 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Find the total number of numbers with no repetition of digits. So there are certain conditions. Let us discuss the first condition, when there is no restriction, only no repetition. So without repeating, if I have to find the number of numbers that can be formed, will be, suppose if I have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. If I fill this place in 6 ways, I cannot repeat the number filled here to any other place. So next I am left with 5 ways, because there is no repetition. Then 4 ways, then 3 ways. So likewise I have to fill 6p6. Out of 6 numbers I have to fill all the 6 places with no repetition. That will be 6 factorial. 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, which is 720. Second condition, numbers in which a particular digit occupies a particular place. For example, let's say 5 should be there in the units place. I am fixing this. Fixed. That means out of the 6 places, this place is fixed. So there is only one way to fill this place with the number 5. Now remaining 5 I can fill with the remaining digits, because there is no repetition. So I am left with how many digits? Removing 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 digits are left and 5 places are left. So 5p5, which is 5 factorial, and this is 120. So 120 into 1 is again 120 ways. So, or I can say 120 numbers. Let's see third condition. Third condition, numbers divisible by a particular number. So I have to form, for example, all the numbers which are divisible by 2. That means now again 6 places. This place can be filled in 3 ways. And the 3 ways are whether the number will be 2, 4 or 6. So out of the 3 ways, one number will be filled here. Now again 5 places are supposed to be filled with no repetition. So ignoring the number already filled here, the next 5 numbers will fill the next 5 places. So 5p5 into, for the last place, 3 ways. So 120 into 3 will be 360. Next condition, numbers having particular digits in the beginning and the end. So out of the 6 places that I have to fill, the last 2 places are fixed. So suppose I am fixing the number 1 and 5. 1 in the beginning and 5 in the end. So this can be filled in one way. This also can be filled in exactly one way. So rest all the 4 places and remaining 4 numbers, because repetition is not allowed. So 4 numbers will be filled in 4 places. And for these two, 1 into 1, whether you are writing or not, the ways. So 4 factorial will be the answer. 4 into 3 into 2. 24 ways. Now suppose here if I say these numbers are not fixed, but either these numbers can interchange. So whether starting number can be 1 or 5, ending is also 1 or 5. Then also these numbers will be 4 factorial ways. But for the starting and ending, there are 2 ways of writing this as well as 2 ways of writing this in that case. So 2 factorial here, because 2 numbers have to be filled in 2 places. So we will actually write 4p4 into 2p2. So 4 factorial into 2 factorial. So right now this is 1 and 1. Next and last condition, numbers which are smaller than or greater than a particular number. Now suppose we have to form numbers which are greater than 4 lakh. So all those numbers which are greater than 4 lakh, that means in this place either I can substitute 4, 5, 6 or 7. If I substitute anything less than this, then the number will be less. So right now I am forming the numbers which are greater than 4 lakhs. The number should be greater than 4 lakhs. So out of the 6 places, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this place, the lakhs place, can only be filled in 4 ways, right? And the other 2 places without repetition again in 5p5, or I can say 5 factorial ways. So according to the law of counting, 5 factorial into 4. So 120 into 4, 480 ways. Next, type 4 is word building, where the following cases may arise. No letter may be repeated, some letters may be repeated, or there may be a particular letter in the beginning or in the end. These almost are the same cases as of numbers. No number may be repeated, some numbers can be repeated or occur together, or there may be a particular letter or number in the beginning or in the end, the case that we have just done. Now the cases are of alphabets, nothing new. Next topic is permutations of alike things. Suppose we have a word India. Out of the 5 letters, 2 letters are being repeated. So the number of permutations, 5 letters, 5 factorial, and the letters repeated, 2 factorial. So there we will get the permutations 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 upon 2 into 1. So we will get 60. Same way, if I have more letters repeated, I will multiply like this. So this is the formula of permutations of alike things. Total number of alphabets and the alphabets which are being repeated. I is repeating 2 times. If suppose I have a number, I have a word, say banana. So simple permutation, total 6 alphabets. A is being repeating 3 times and N is being repeating 2 times. So this will give me the correct answer. Next, permutations of repeated things. So the total number of things and the repeated things with the power. Let's understand this with the help of an example. How many numbers, each containing 4 digits, so 4 places are supposed to be filled, can be formed when a digit may be repeated any number of times? So total digits we have 10 from 0 to 9. Total 10 digits, out of which this place cannot be 0. So I am left with 9 digits to fill here. And since it can be repeated any number of times, so this can be filled in 10 ways, 10 ways, 10 ways. So there are 3 places that can be filled in 10 ways. So final answer is 9 into 10 cube. So the repeated things means total number of things and the repetition. 3 times it is being repeated. So 9 into 1000. There are 9000 such numbers. One question, how many permutations can be made out of the word triangle? Then let's solve first part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters are to be filled in 8 ways. So 8p8, which is 8 factorial. First part, 8 into 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then second part, how many of these will begin with T and end with E? That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. First and last places are fixed. So that can be filled in 1 and 1 way. Rest all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places are supposed to be filled in 6 factorial ways. So 6 factorial into 1 and 1, whether we are writing or not, will not make any change. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more question. The word is combine, COMBINE. The first they are asking, find the arrangement, the vowels never separated. That means we will first separate consonants C, M, B, N. Then O, I and E are vowels. Since they are never separated, so we will assume that it is a single letter. So total I have 5 places to be filled. Will be filled in 5p5. Then this particular letter can itself be written in 3 or more ways. That means 3 places are to be filled with 3 vowels. So this is 5 factorial into 3 factorial. 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 3 into 2. 5 factorial and 3 factorial. After multiplying, we will get 720. Now the second part, all vowels never come together. This was the case, the vowels are never separated. That means all the vowels are together. In second part, all the vowels are not together. They are never together. So in second part, if I can find the total combinations, which is 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7p7 minus whenever they are together, 720. So I will find 7 factorial and subtract 720 from it. So this is the case. Total combinations, total arrangements minus the arrangements where the vowels are never separated will give you the arrangement where the vowels are never together. Third, vowels occupy only the odd places. The word is same. This is the same question, combine. Vowels occupy only the odd places. So out of the 7 places, these are the odd places. Total 4 odd places and 3 variables, 3 vowels. So 4 places will be filled by 3 vowels. Then the remaining places 1, 2, 3, and since only 3 vowels we have, 4th place will remain empty. Which one we do not know, but one place will remain empty. out of the ticked ones, odd places, and remaining 3 places, so left 4 places are left after filling up 3 variables. And how many consonants? 4 consonants are there, C, M, B, N. So 4 factorial upon 4 minus 3, 1 factorial into this is 4 factorial. So all the types of restricted permutations I have covered with few examples. Rest examples you will find in exercise 12C. So I suggest you to try this exercise, as many questions as you can try. Note, only for this session 2021, few things have been omitted, and out of those few things, one is circular permutation and clockwise and anti-clockwise permutations. So you can leave the questions also related to these topics from exercise 12C. So keep trying. This is almost like a game. If you win, go ahead. If you lose, try to think of some other solution. Try to imagine more. Okay.